Here we go. Okay. All right, downward facing dog. Let's step up to the top of the mat. Lift into halfway pose. Forward bend. Press and roll up. Okay, let's add in some new poses, okay? Here we go. Arms up, that's your inhale. Belly to spine, exhale. Halfway. Down dog. You can always take out down dogs. You know I do a ton of these. Plank pose. Lower. Little baby cobra. Use a little bit of your arm strength. Test it. Plank pose. Down dog. When you're ready, adjust. I step my left foot forward. Right leg's going to the sky. Knee is going to bend a lot. You're going to start to roll that knee to the sky. Move your knee around a little bit. You're going to feel different things where your knee goes, right? I want you to start to roll your face, look under the right shoulder. Some of you stay here. Maybe you haven't done yoga for a couple days, a week, so sad. Maybe some of you are ready for wild thing, but you don't have to do it. To go there, you bend your skinny leg, you drop into a back bend pose. Okay, don't let peer pressure ruin your shoulder joint. Come out of the pose. Everyone's gonna catch back up in three-legged dog. Option here to work a little harder. Exhale, bring the knee in. Push into the floor, lift the heart. Take it back out, inhale here. Exhale, bring it in, push to lift up. One more, inhale, bring it back. Exhale, step the foot to the thumb and pause in this lunge pose right here. Just pause. We're probably all on carpet, which might be a benefit. We're gonna drop the back knee to the earth. We're gonna roll up. The heart is lifting straight up. The crown of the head is reaching up right here. If it hurts our back knee, put your hands on the floor and lift your back knee. Bring your hands to heart center and twist it out right here. The belly button is pointing forward towards the front toes. Maybe the elbow goes to the knee. Maybe not. Maybe the back knee can lift, maybe not. We're gonna hold it here for 3 breaths. Challenge yourself, right? Don't overdo it. Maybe you can look up to the sky. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through the nose. Both hands to the floor. Step back, down dog. Take a break or plank pose. Eyes forward as you lower. Find a baby cobra. Maybe test it. Down dog. Ready? Let's do the other side. Left leg lifts into the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Right? The knee and the foot, they go together. They move together. So roll it open. Take a peek underneath the left shoulder. Embrace the tension, the resistance. Embrace the pull. Be aware. Stay intentional. All right, let's step that foot. Oh, we gotta do wild thing. I'm so sorry. Okay, you're gonna drop into wild thing. If you are there, come out of the pose by dropping the hips. Then we're all gonna step our left foot to our thumb and find that little lunge pose right here. Okay, the feet are not on a tightrope. Let me show you how I don't want your feet like this, right? The back foot's off to the side. Drop the back knee. Lift up to the sky. You're gonna feel this in your front hip flexor right here, okay? And if you need to walk the front foot wider and sink a little deeper, you can, right here. Looking up, putting space in the back of the head and the neck. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. Reach a little higher. Bring your hands to heart center. Engage your abdominal muscles right here, and you begin to twist. Maybe the elbow to the knee. Maybe we stay. Maybe the back knee lifts. Maybe it doesn't. I'm applying pressure from the knee into the elbow, and that's giving me the strength to hold up. We have 3 breaths in our pose. Soft forehead. Smooth gaze. Hearing ourselves breathe. Both hands to the floor. Make your way back into downward dog. Take a break or flow. Plank. Lower. Locust. And down dog. You have 6 breaths right here. You can pedal. You can twist. All of you have done my classes before. So you can do the twisting that we normally do. You can do the pedaling. You can take a child's pose. We're halfway through our little break right here. Inhaling and exhaling. Just for time, I'm going to skip the step forward. So everyone, make your way back into downward dog. All right, let's lift that right leg. Let's open up the hip, bend the knee. You can do wild thing here. You can hold this stretch. I'm going to give you a second to find it. Make your way back into downward dog. We're going to step our right foot forward. Put the back heel on the ground, okay? And you're going to push down. And as you push down, roll your spine up. Let the chin slide off the chest. And then lift your arms to the sky. Flip your hair back like I did, okay? Just kidding. Nobody is here to laugh at my really bad jokes. They're less. Okay, warrior one right here. Hips have turned. Shoulders are squared off. I want to work harder. I let the feet go wider apart. I need a little break. I'm just coming back into practice. That's okay too. I'll bring the feet together. You're going to lift up right here, okay? And then we're going to do a little flow. Bring the hands behind your back. You're going to open up the heart and chest. Some of you stay here. Some of you begin to lower down. This is all legs right here. There's this wavy movement going on, right? Slide the chin off the chest, lift up, humble warrior flow. We're gonna roll back down. I'm gonna keep my elbows bent so I have more movement in the upper body. This is my last one. Everyone should be able to fold. Some of us can stay here without the use of our hands. Some of us are gonna use our hands, right? But I'm feeling it in this inner thigh, in this outer hip. And I'm gonna push into the outside of my back, right? And I'm gonna hold it. And I'm gonna breathe. And then you're gonna go ahead and come into a lizard, but it's gonna be an active lizard, okay? So I'm gonna take the front foot, walk it off to the side. Some of us need to drop our knee. It's okay, but I want you to get off those wrists if you can. So grab some yoga blocks if you have them. I know you maybe don't have time to grab them, that's okay. You get them later, another time when we practice. So come to your elbows, drop your back knee if you have to, okay? You can let the knee drop out to the side, that's one stretch. Hugging it in is a completely different stretch. So try both. We're gonna take 3 breaths right here. The heart stays lifted. The pelvis stays neutral, not trying to tilt it back or tilt it forward. It stays in line with the spine. The neck is part of the spine, okay? Now we're on the carpet, so hopefully this will work pretty good for us. We're gonna do a little quad stretch right here. I'm gonna come back into the arms, stretch the arm out. I'm gonna bring it out to the side, graze the wall. I'm gonna point my fingertips and my eyes to the back wall. Here, if I can, I might try to bend my back knee. If I can't, that's okay. My front knee dropped out to the side a little bit. I'm okay with that too. Hold it right here. Don't hold your breath though. All right, take your time, you guys. Let's find down dog. Push to lift, push to rise, down dog. Hold or take a break. Otherwise, let's go into plank. Let's do side planks, okay? I'm gonna modify really quickly. I'm gonna show 3 different versions. Version 1, version 2, or straight leg version 3. Okay, pick a side plank that works for you. Hold it right here. Tight through the belly. Other side. Version 1, version 2, version 3. And then the straight legs have lots of different versions too. Okay, find your side plank. Let's do it again. Let's do it 2 more times on each side. So go ahead and find side plank. Look at that bottom wrist. It's slightly in front of the shoulder. Switch when you're ready. Try to smooth out the transition from one side plank to the next. You're just flowing in and out like a dance. I have 1 more. And then I'm gonna find a regular plank, lower down, find a back bend, cobra, locust, whatever's in your practice. And we find down dog. Downward dog. All right, take a couple of breaths right here. Breathe in, breathe out. Left leg lifts into the sky. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Maybe drop into wild thing pose. I have a wall, so I can't. I'm going to give you a couple breaths. If you did wild thing pose, hold it here. Everyone find three-legged dog. You're going to round forward, round forward, round forward like you're doing a plank. Step your foot to your thumb, put your back heel down on the earth. Press and roll your body up. Align your hips off to the side, square off the shoulders in the front rib cage. This is warrior one. Make cactus arms right here, okay? Adjust, feet wider, feet closer apart. But you're gonna push into the back leg. You're gonna make sure your front knee is forward. It's a motorcycle headlight, it's straight forward, okay? Cactus arms, bring your hands behind your back. Stretch back the arms, then bend them to roll down. If you're doing humble warrior, we only did 3, okay? You're gonna press to roll up. You're gonna roll back down. You wanna work harder, feet together, feet further apart. You wanna work less, bring those legs closer together. And here's your last one. Go ahead and fold down. If you want to, you can put your hands on the floor, or you can stay with those hands right here. Soften your forehead, soften your jaw. Breathe in, breathe out, stay hugged in. Slowly, both hands to the mat. We're gonna find lizard pose. You can drop the back knee to get into the pose. Try to come down off those wrists right here. You can hold here. You can lift, okay? Pick your lizard. Now I know we're all dropping our head, right? You know it's okay. We do that enough, you know that. So let's lift up. Lift up our eyes, lift up our heart. Keep those eyelids heavy or closed. Now, if you can, lift the back knee off the floor. If you can, come up into straight arms. If you're able, stretch that left arm forward and then begin to rotate it. I'm gonna push into my bottom knuckles and grip with my finger pads so I don't have a lot of weight in my wrist. I'm gonna reach back behind. Maybe I stay here. Maybe I drop the back knee, and maybe I grab it. Pick your pose. Settle in. Feel something, okay? Feel something. There's some sensation. There's some uncomfortable feelings. You're gonna release. Okay, we're not gonna go down dog. We're gonna turn sideways. So we're gonna lift the back leg. We're gonna turn sideways on our yoga mat. I'm gonna adjust my posture so it fits better in the screen. See my toes, I'm gonna turn them in slightly. I'm gonna lift into halfway pose, right? So if you're with someone, have them check your back a little bit. Some of us have to keep our knees bent. You're gonna inhale right here, and you're gonna find your first fold, and we're coming up and down. Inhale, lift halfway. You do this to stretch your back out and create a little release for the hamstrings. Just a little release, guys. All right, lift halfway. Jokes are free. Forward bend. And if you're like, I'm good, I don't want to do it anymore. You want to do a couple more, that's fine. Eventually, we're all going to hold a static pose. Options for your arms. Let me show you. Grab your ankles. Grab your calves, grab your elbows, bind behind your back. And in this pose, keep the quads engaged. Stay here, let your head be low. Lift the kneecaps. For a second, lift your toes up. What it's gonna do is create an arch. The arch is gonna activate your core. Inner thighs are part of your core. And with the lower body relaxed, engaged. Relax the upper body, the spine, the neck, the head, the face. And play that balance between strength and relaxation, between working and letting go. This is a really good pose to practice that in the midst of chaos and challenge and stress. Find that place where you don't have to work so hard, okay? That's where I want you to be. A couple more breaths, wide angle, forward fold. Stay engaged through the legs. When you're ready, you're gonna lift up. Let's do a twist, okay? So you're going to bring one hand down on the yoga mat. Use your finger pads again and your knuckles. You're gonna pull a bow back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, pull it back, lift it up. Go ahead and try a few more. Hold that third one and really feel the upper back muscles engaged and fired up, okay? And here it is. Now go back to those legs, keep those engaged. You can look up, sideways, you can look down. I'm gonna press through whatever's touching the floor. I'm gonna lift up with whatever is reaching out in the opposite direction. Whole time keeping the pelvis in alignment, the spine in alignment. If you can bring that hand back a little bit for a front shoulder stretch. All right, switch sides. Set it up. Pull it back 3 times or 20, I don't care. Do it with intention, you guys. Pull it back. Last one. You're gonna hold it. Press to lift. Continue to hug in. And release. Find your way back into a lunge. Find your way into down dog. Some of you will take a break. Some of you are going to do 3 rounds of flow, okay? This way you can all decide how hard you want to work. I'm going to do 3. You don't have to keep up with me. I won't even know. Here we go. Child's pose, down dog, 1 to 3 flows. And moving with your breath. The transition between one pose to the next is very important. Continue to focus on that too. And in a few seconds, I'm going to stay a little bit longer because I know I do my flow fast. We're all, let's say in about 3 breaths, 20 seconds, we're all going to find our way back into downward facing dog, okay? You have 20 seconds. So wherever you are, start thinking about making your way into downward dog. Okay, I'm gonna throw in pigeon into our flow. I did this in March at my gemstone classes. We're gonna do it about 3 times and then we're gonna hold the 3rd time. So from downward dog, lift the right leg into the sky. This will be your last chance with the right leg to find your wild thing pose if you're doing it. Okay, if you go there, keep your back body really engaged. Lift your heart, lift your throat, push your hips up. Come out of the pose, 3-legged dog, knee in and out for those who like to work a little harder. Exhale, really squeeze it in. There's 1, give me 2 more. And then on your 3rd one, hold it for 1. You count to 3 on your own. 2, 3, find pigeon. Don't drop down. I know you want to, don't yet. Push into your fingertips and then pull the belly inward and upward. And then imagine you're rolling your spine on a ball. Lift your eyes, lift your heart. Push back into 3-legged dog. So shove your legs up into the sky. And now go back into pigeon. Push the back knee back. Walk down to your elbows. And now, if you want, you can let your forehead rest. on the block, on the floor, on your palms. You can stretch the arms or keep them bent, but everyone's in pigeon. Little butt, piriformis stretch, inner thigh, groin. Your forehead is resting onto something. The forehead makes contact with something. The nervous system begins to soothe. Hear yourself breathe once again. Inhale. Exhale. You want to go deeper into the pose? You can do that by adjusting, bringing your front foot forward, or dropping your left hip. If it's pinching or pulling and it just doesn't feel right, then it's not right. Adjust. You have one more breath in, your longest exhale yet. I don't know where you are, but when you're ready, slowly draw yourself out of this pose, push up into three-legged dog, shake out that leg or whatever you need to do. Make your way back into down dog. When you're ready, it's the left leg. Perhaps it's your last wild thing. Let's see if I can do it with the wall here. Find your last wild thing. Okay. In order to feel the openness across the front body, you have to tighten through the back body. And then you're going to go in and out with the knee when you get there, okay? Exhale. I'm so glad that you guys all know my style. All right, you're going to find your pigeon, calling it pigeon back bend. You settle in, press into the fingertips. I'm going to pull the belly in and up like I'm sucking in to zip up some jeans, or some really high jeans, right? And then I'm going to stretch the back around an invisible ball. You're going to push your way back into three-legged dog, shake out that leg. And then pigeon to hold. So go ahead and settle in, walk it down, let your forehead relax onto something, and take about 6 or so breaths. Wherever you are, don't come out yet. Take an inhale. Pause for 1 at the end of the inhale. 2, 3, exhale out more than you think you can. Exhale, exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the face. Let's get ready to cool down. Exhale, 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 exhale. That did not feel very long, right? That felt like 10 minutes, so. 10-minute class, right? It was actually 35. All right, when you're ready, come out, shake it out, three-legged dog. Create some movement. If you want to do cat and cows, it's a great way to neutralize the spine, bring out anything clunky. So really quickly, find hands and knees. You round and arch. You guys all know how to do this. Move with intention. Slow camel rides. You can inhale, drop the belly. You can exhale, round the back. Tailbone to face. Belly to floor, then belly to sky. Please do these as long as you need. You want to hold one, do. When you're ready, you're going to kick your feet to the side or cross through, sit down on your bottom, roll down, and try to use a little bit of abdominal core. I didn't do a ton of core work. So with intention, try to roll it down, roll it down, roll it down, roll it down. Okay, bend your knees, bring your heels back, hands by your side. When you're ready, you're gonna lift your hips up. Try to make a straight line from your hips. to your knees. And then you may have a practice where you've been taught to lift up onto your neck. That's fine. What I want you to try now is to come back down to your shoulders. So the entire shoulder blade, both right and left, stay down. You're gonna press the heels down, press the hands down, press the entire shoulder blade down. Begin to lift your hips. There's your glutes. That's gonna be a really good exercise to get you ready for a back bend, but it's great for building strength in the spine. So you're in this really engaged, hard-working bridge pose. Take 3 breaths. And then you're gonna lower all the way down. Some of you are gonna do your back bend right here. Some of you are gonna start to bring your knees side to side. Windshield wiper. Nice gentle twisting, side to side. After you've done a couple windshield wipers, those of you who do your back bend, eventually come do your side to sides. And then just hold a twist, arms drop out to the side, knees to one side, eyes and face to the other. If you want to keep the knees bent, great. If you feel like straightening the top leg, both legs, you want to go deeper into the stretch, go ahead. Keep your spine in alignment. If you are done twisting on one side, twist on the other side. Don't forget your neck. The hips are staying neutral. I'm not twisting the hips. So this is your hip bone, right? This is your pelvis bowl. Then you're gonna pick the final pose before Shavasana. Happy baby, full body stretch, a deeper twist, headstand, whatever. So take about 30 seconds to do any final poses. Go ahead and do that. Then find your way to your yoga mat. I'm gonna do a quick walk through of Shavasana, and then I'm just gonna walk away for a few minutes. I'm gonna leave the video on. We have the music. We'll probably leave it on for about 5 minutes or until it shuts me off. So stay as long as you want to. So you're getting ready to get into Shavasana. You're gonna lay down on your yoga mat. And let your feet go as wide as your yoga mat. Try relaxing your ankles, try relaxing your knees and your hips so the feet just flop out to the side. Bring your feet a little in, bring them a little closer. Find the most neutral position. Same with the arms, a little closer, a little further out, somewhere in the middle. Fingers are slightly curled. And then I'm gonna walk you through a guided Shavasana. So stay with me if you can. If you have to go, okay. Your eyes are closed. You're laying down on the ground. I'll name some body parts. I'll suggest for you to either relax or just bring awareness there. But the first step is acknowledgement, right? Second is to fix anything that can be fixed. And the third is to eventually let go of anything that you don't need to hang on to. So imagine your brain detaching and resting on the floor. Imagine the forehead muscles have turned to warm wax and they're melting and smoothing out down towards the eyelids. Feel the eyes get heavy and drop back into the sockets. The eyelids are heavy, eyelashes are heavy. The space between the eyebrows softens, the nose relaxes, the cheekbones let go. The back of the teeth slightly separate. Those teeth begin to relax, the jaw begins to relax, and your tongue is soft. Your chin is relaxed. Your throat is relaxed. Feel the weight from your shoulders release. Maybe you visualize the weight and the stress and the tension in the invisible backpack rolling down the arms, down the elbows, down to the forearms, down the hands, and out through the fingertips. Relax your shoulder blades. Soften your heart. Soften the ribs. Soften the belly. Soften your low back. And release the hip bones that are on the front of your body. Let them release towards each other. And now your upper legs. Now your knees. Now your lower legs. And your ankles. And your feet. And your toes. Head to toe. Finger to finger. Feel softer. Repeat a little phrase just 3 times in your mind. I am relaxed. I am relaxed. I am relaxed. And you can stay as long as you want, or you can begin to wiggle out of the pose. You know you have nothing else to do, and you know you can't go anywhere, so you might as well stay here as long as you can. Just don't jump straight up. Stay or move or wiggle or whatever you need to do. Stretch out. I'm gonna unmute you in case anyone wants to say anything to me. Feel free to leave. Message me later if you want to. Give me some feedback on this. I was gonna save it and then put it on YouTube, but I missed the first part of class. I don't know if that'll happen, but you know, I'll try to do lots of live classes if it seems to work and if you think it turned out okay. Group hug. All right, here we go. If you're laying down, stay. If you're sitting up, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. An acknowledgement of you, your friendship, and taking the time out of your day to let me guide you through some breathing, some postures, new perspective. Namaste.
Josh especially liked you calling him out for being inflexible.
I didn't do that. Oh.
Good, you didn't. It's awkward teaching. It was really good.
Is it awkward? It's so awkward. But it's my third one in 2 days, and so I'm becoming really good friends with my laptop. I have this relationship with my laptop.
And you can even touch the laptop. Oh, laptop, I love you.
Oh, laptop, I love you. All right. Questions, any feedback, let me know.
Are you going to do this during the week too, Kim?
Yeah, so I think I've been reading a lot of what other teachers are doing and gyms are doing. And I'm thinking about doing the Monday, Wednesday, 6 p.m. time that I would normally do at Gemstone. Especially Monday, I'd have, you know, about 20 people show up. So I think what I'm going to do is on the Gemstone's social media, I'm going to put that for Gemstone members, they can email me for a link if they're still a current member, because a lot of people are canceling their membership. So if they're still a current member, I'll send them a link and they can jump in. So I think Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. I'll go live from Gemstone. And then it depends. I may have a secret private lesson on Monday, so we'll see how that goes. But so plan on that. And then if you have other suggestions, let me know. Like, I have a lot of time. So I have usually I did a Wednesday morning at CSI, you know, so I can always do a Wednesday morning for my CSI people.
Yeah.
So yeah, but if there's a time that you really, really want and you know you're gonna do it, let me know and I'll put it out there and see if we can get more people to do it.
Okay. Yeah, definitely the Monday, Wednesday at 6, I think would be really good.
Okay. Yeah, and then people are kind of already, you know, especially the Gemstone people already have that in their head and stuff, so.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think this worked out really great.
Okay, good. And you guys all know my style, my flow, so that helps a lot. So hopefully you were able just to hear me and not necessarily have to always keep looking at the computer screen, because I know what that's like. That's kind of a pain.
It was super fun to take your class again. I love it.
Hey, I know. It was awesome having you.
Natalie's background looks a lot like Kristen's old house. Is that Kristen's old house?
It is. Natalie bought Kristen's old house.
Kristen's basement.
So Natalie, you know Alyssa.
I can't see Natalie. All I can see is the wine shelf.
Oh.
Hi.
How come I can't see any of you guys? That's weird. I can't see you anymore. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, Natalie bought the house.
All town.
That's funny.
Hello, Kim.
Hi, now I see you. Hey, do you still have your snake?
That's Finley's, but yeah.
Oh, I can't see this. Do you know what happened to Kian's snake?
Hear how Kian's snake got out?
We never found it.
To the walls.
Oh.
Never did. So I hope it got away and lives in the world. Away from Corona. But he bought a leopard gecko. He's super cute. So
Oh.
yeah.
I miss you. It was fun taking your class. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you're not working or anything, let me know. I'm gonna do it Monday and Wednesday. 10 p.m. And so just text me and I'll send you a link and you can join. You can jump in to my class over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy. I'll see if I can find time.
No, you're not. You're
No,
not.
I'm not.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Lisa, text me. All right. Bye.
Bye.